have just landed in Albuquerque, and now I'm waiting for the shuttle that goes from Albuquerque to Santa Fe. I gotta go to REI, get some food and a new pair of socks and some fuel for my stove, and then we'll see what happens. I probably will just like hike, I don't know, like 8 miles or something this evening, and then find somewhere to camp, and then like get properly started on the trail tomorrow, but we'll see how everything goes. Really, I'm just excited to get started on this thing. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. In Santa Fe now. This town is so cute. It's really pretty. I'm just headed to the REI to go get some fuel and some food. And then we'll drop off my bag and then we're good to go. Here we go. This is the very beginning of the trail. So that's the marker, and then we gotta walk through Santa Fe to get out of here. It's a very cute city. It's very pretty out here. So first impressions of Santa Fe, very positive. It's a beautiful city. The architecture is really cool. The surrounding mountains are really pretty. This little like nature path to get out of the city is really beautiful. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great trail. I'm looking forward to it. Chasing dreams. So far is really beautiful. The path is like clear and well graded, easy to follow. The trees are really pretty. The views are gorgeous. There's all kinds of interesting plant life. Saw a tiny rabbit. Yeah, it's beautiful. I got something like 3.5 miles, I think, until I get to camp, and about an hour until sunset. So we're cutting it a tad close, but I'm making very good time. And yeah, we should get to camp right at dark, so it's perfect. I did not make it to the first campsite. I read the instructions wrong, and it was actually like 9.5 miles and not the 8 that I thought it was. So I'm not gonna make it there before dark. I found like a decent flat spot here, just kind of off the side of the trail, between the trail and the creek. And yeah, it should be all right. I hiked like 14 kilometers, so whatever that is in miles, like 8 miles, I guess. So I made it as far as I like thought I was gonna, but it's still like gonna be 1.5 miles or maybe even 2 miles to get to the campsite I wanted to go to. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna camp here, call it a night, because it's like 7:30 now and it's gonna be dark real soon, and I don't really feel like hiking in the dark because that's not my favorite activity. I'm gonna put my tent up and make some dinner and call it a night. That was day one. And it was a busy day. I was in Albuquerque this morning and I took the shuttle out and I resupplied and I dropped a bag off and I got lunch and I wandered around Santa Fe a little bit. But really, it was just like boom, 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 all of the things. And then by 4 o'clock I was on the trail and I was like, all of a sudden I have like 8 miles to go, which I was like, oh, that's fine. But it turned out to be actually more like 9.5. And so I didn't quite make it, but I found this like little flat spot by the creek and it's pretty nice. So I'm cooking up some dinner. Because it's such a short trail, I got backpacker meals, which I never do. I've been eating ramen and tuna for months. And so, I got myself some nice backpacker meals this time around just because, felt like treating myself. Also, as I was walking out of town, I realized that I didn't bring a lighter. I was looking for like a drugstore or like a market and none of them had lighters. And then I passed like a cannabis shop and I was like, oh, if anyone's gonna have a lighter, they will have it. So they gave me one for free. It was so nice of them. It'd be really sad eating nice backpacker meals with cold water, It'd be kind of a waste. Ooh, look at her. Looks delicious. Very nice. Okay, so when I checked the weather this morning, it didn't have any indication of bad weather. And then as I was hiking this evening, I was like, ooh, the clouds look a little dark, out in the distance, and it's getting a little like it could rain. So I checked on my Garmin, and my Garmin said, oh, it's gonna rain from like 9 to 10, and then maybe sprinkle from like 1 to 2. And I was like, okay, no worries. But then now there's like thunder and lightning around, and I just hate it. I don't know. I was in a really bad storm in Georgia just like a month ago, and it like really freaked me out. The lightning was so close. It was like terrifying. I was up above tree line. I was at like 3,000 meters. Like right now I'm below tree line and I'm kind of in a valley. There's like trees on either side of me, and so like, theoretically I'm in a good space for it, but it still just makes me nervous and uncomfortable. So I don't know. Anyway, I hope it just like blows over quickly.